Can you take a lot of positives from that performance tonight, despite the result?
I think there's certainly positives. I think we're stretched at the minute, but I thought the mentality was excellent. I thought some of the ways that we managed to open up the game and an attacking point of view, I think some of the chances we created were really good chances at this level. Another day, I think Woody could have had a hat-trick, but I thought he was very good, by the way, and his goal was excellent. So don't get me wrong, I'm not over-questioning him, but he's a very good player and a good finisher. It was a funny kind of run of goals for them. It was an odd one. We got done twice on the inside, which inside of our sort of wide positions, which is, if that happens in a game, you often, you're in trouble. But the deflected one was the one that was really the real killer for us, because that changed the feel of the game. I thought we had a real grip of the game at that stage. A strange kind of game from our point of view, but the mentality was key for me. I thought the mentality was excellent. The way we kept going at them, the way that we kept trying to get a result, I think that serves you well over a season. And
a special night for Jimmy Dunn, who marked it with a goal as well. How did you think he did? Yeah, really pleased for him. He's a youngish player. He's been out on loan a couple of times. He's been back in our fold and he gets a chance to play tonight and he scored a really good goal. So,
volume on this.
Yeah, I thought he did fine.
Volume on goals.
It's just really, like I say, you can see 4 goals, but he'd probably be scratching his head a little bit because he certainly didn't do anything wrong. It's strange up for him, but a good night for him personally, that's for sure.
No James Tarkowski again tonight. How close was he to making it, and when would you expect to see him back? And Robbie Brady, is there an update on his injury?
Yeah, Robbie, he got a knock in the ribs when he was away with the national side, and unfortunately it happened again tonight. And ribs can be really awkward to play with, so we made that decision early just to give him a chance to settle them down. And it's a shame for him. He's had a tough one with in and out of injury over the last little while, so that was a blow for him and for us. And Tarky's toe, I'm expecting he's got every chance to be fit for Millwall in the cup game. So we'll wait and see.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Chris Bond, please.
Evening, Sean. You okay?
Have you got like a bandana on, or is that a bandana around your face?
Just find it more comfortable. I can't cope with these guys.
You're trying to look trendy. Looks quite good. It looks like you're going to pull a gun out and rob me.
Robbie, is it the same problem that he had last year with his ribs?
I don't think it's the same one. He just got a knock in the national game, the international game. Sorry, he got a knock in that. So yeah, I don't think it's nothing too much to worry about. I don't think, but once you hurt your ribs, it's a problem to play with. That's for sure.
They sort of summed up your look, didn't you? Obviously, Robbie goes off. You got the deflected goal, and Woody, it's the post late on as well.
Yeah, I was pleased with some of the attacking play. I think Woody particularly, he breaks open in the first half, maybe should have let one go. Same thing happened in the second half with his left foot. Should have shot earlier. But it was a well-worked chance. I think Westy slipped him in. Vid's done well for him at the end on his left foot and he just doesn't connect it. Then Vid's does well again and he gets one on his right foot. The main thing for me, I'm pleased to see strikers getting them chances. That's what you want. Another day they go in. They didn't tonight, but I thought a lot of his play was good. Some of the attacking play from us in general was good. And the biggest thing for me was the mentality. We don't get knocked out of kilter easily. And I think the players showed that mentality again tonight, and that's going to be important going forwards because we are stretched at the moment.
And if the chairman didn't know you're short of bodies, it's been evidenced again tonight, hasn't it?
Well, that's literally us. That's where we are at the moment. So that's every player that we've got currently. We have obviously got, when you think of Tarky, I think will be short term. I'll be surprised if not. You've got obviously Ben Mee on his way, but he won't make this week. You've got Barnsley playing in the bounce games and stuff this week, which hopefully will come through. Johan, better news. It's not going to be days, but it's not as drastic as it could have been, after a sort of hard challenge on him. So, there is some light then. And so Corky's obviously a bit behind then. But it's certainly not going to be this week or the next couple of weeks, I don't think, other than Tarky, of course. And then Robbie, we're going to have to see how quickly that settles down.
Does the need more glaring now? You've 2 weeks to get bodies in. Is it sort of almost desperation stage, really?
No, I don't think it's desperation. We've been at this stage many times. You've got to remember, Chris, my first summer here, we sold Charlie Austin 2 days before the season and bought in 3 free transfers. So it's not really massively new news to me how we have to operate here. It just makes the challenge slightly harder. When you haven't got them bodies, I I certainly have no knowledge of anything that's on the cusp of coming in.
No.
So therefore, we work with what we've got. I've done that before. The group have got a great mentality towards that, as you saw tonight. So we take on the next game, and see where we go with it.
Cheers, Sean.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chris. Alex James.
Evening, Sean.
Hiya.
Just on Taffy, did you say you expect him to be fit for Wednesday? Being well.
Well, he's got a chance. I'll find out more tomorrow. But he's got a chance, I would suggest.
Right, excellent. And Brady's just hopefully a minor knock on the ribs to just find out more.
Yeah. I think it is. We'll get it double checked, of course, in case there's a crack or anything. But I think it just is a blow on the ribs. So, they can be sore. We'll just have to wait and see how quickly that settles down.
Obviously, the last thing he needed was another injury, but I guess just heightens the need to try and bring in some extra bodies as and when you can.
Yeah, but I don't think the need's been heightened. I think it's just the truth of the moment. Whether after lockdown we knew that we'd release players, we knew they weren't given new contracts. So with the loss of them players, we knew from back then we knew needed players. And so it's not just in heightened; it's been there for a few months now. So it's just whether we can get them players in and whether we can get the chance to bring them players in.
Just on the centre half pairing, obviously a newish pairing together. I know they played in the week against Sheffield United, but they'll be stronger and grow from their Premier League outing today, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's that connectivity between two centre halves is important, the same as it can be. Well, in our case with strikers, you like it when they're connecting. I thought they did fine with it tonight. Like I said, they were odd sort of goals. They weren't goals where we're getting run all over the place. They were kind of half mistakes. Half good. I don't want to take nothing away from them. One was a good strike, to be fair, that plants in your net. But they get a lucky break with one, obviously the own goal. And it was more the defending leading up to that, not necessarily from the centre half, just the positional sense of our wide players when they got tucked on the inside, and that can create problems. So, no, I think they did fine, the two of them.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks.
Any nationals wish to speak? No.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Sean.